Hey, hello, welcome back to the Hubbard Family History Channel, covering the Hubbard family clan of Clay County, Kentucky. In this series of videos, we plan to cover our family from pre-800 Viking times to 2025, over 1,200 years of Hubbard family history. I'm hoping everyone had a safe and happy, prosperous new year. Thanks for helping me grow this channel to the media giant that it is today. This week we'll continue looking at Mom's side of the family, Edith Centers, looking at her father's side. This is starting the generation 14 back from our generation today, our 12th great-great-grandparents. This will be split over 4 weeks, so a lot of information there. So let's go ahead and watch the video here on part 1 of Generation 14. Okay, this is start of Generation 14. We had Gregorius Center. He spelled his with an S. His father, and this is going to take me a little bit to get started here this morning, this recording, because it's so spread out. Gregorius's father was Thomas Center, born in 1539 in Atwick, England, died February of 1616 in Bartholomew, England. I notice his arrow's not green there, so maybe the end of it. Gregorius's mother was Joan Wild, born in 1546 in Yorkshire, England, and died in 1610 in England. Now we go to Gregorius Center's wife, and we don't have any information on his wife's parents. Then we go to Edward Richard Whedon, and his parents were Joseph Whedon, born in 1582 in Cheshire, England, and died about 1620 in England. And his mother, Joseph Whedon's wife, was Anna Batty, born in 1586 in Cheshire, England, died in about 1613, so pretty young there, about 27 years old. So that is Richard Whedon's parents. Edward Whedon's wife's name was Elizabeth Whedon, and her father was Samuel Cole, and that's all he knows his name. And his wife's name was Margaret Ann Green, born 30th of December 1592, so her birthday would have been yesterday, the 30th, and died in December of 1658 in Massachusetts, so lived to be about 66 years old, I believe, if I calculate that right. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of back and forth here till we get some of these hidden here. And we go to John Tudor, Todd. John Tudor's father was John Clark Tidd, born in 1563 in Wakefield, England, and died in 1657, so he's 94 years old there in Wakefield, England. And sorry for these being kind of small here, because like I say, I had to shrink them down so much to get them in, zoom in. His wife was Anne Agnes Dean, born in 1567 in Yarmouth, England, and died in 1647, so she was 80. It'll get better as we go along here, I hope. John Todd's wife, Mary Margaret Greenleaf, we didn't have any information on her parents. Nor do we have anything on Captain John Markham. Captain Markham's wife, Anne Agnes Warburton. Her father was Sir John Peter Warburton, born in 1523 in Appleton, England, and died in 1575 in England there. So another bit of royalty, and married to the Lady Mary Brereton, and that's apparently all we know about her. Then we go to Thomas Bly. We don't have any information on his parents. His wife was named Jane Pinkville, and Joan Pinkville's father was Francis Pinkville, born in 1550 in Cornwall, England, and died in 1622 at the age of 72 there in Cornwall, England. And his wife was Catherine Roscarock, born in 1554 in Cornwall, and died March 23rd of 1621 in Cornwall, England. Hopefully we'll, like I say, as we go through these, it'll get a little better. Donald McCarty, Lord Mount McCarty, we didn't have any information on his parents. His wife was Christine Kavanagh, and Christine's parents were Sir Morgan Kavanagh, born in 1580 in Ireland, and then killed on March 18th, 1643 in the Battle of Ballinbega in Ireland. So some Irish blood there. And his wife was Mary Jane Eustace, born about 1590 in the Castle Martin in Wexford, Ireland, and died sometime after 1630 in Ireland. So she was died as young as 40 or maybe a little older, we don't know. And we get to John Boggs. We don't have any information on his parents, but his wife's name was Mary Elizabeth Haverty, and Mary Haverty's father was Sir Alexander, the 7th Lord Livingstone of Callendar, and the 1st Earl of Linlithgow Haverty. We don't know anything about his birthday or anything. His wife was Mary Erskine Livingston, born in 1578 in Scotland, died in 1648 in West Lothian, Scotland. So she was like 70 years old, and a lady there, so some more royalty in the family. We don't have any information on Jonathan Williams' parents. His wife was Elizabeth Whitley, and Elizabeth Whitley's parents were George Whitley, and that's all we have is his name. And George was married to Margaret Irvin Fisher, and she was born in 1578 in Nantwich, England, and died in 1635 in Virginia. So the center's line of the family, they were in the United States pretty early. Then we go to Dr. John Alcock. His parents were George Alcott, or Alcott, born in 1604 in Yorkshire, England, and died in 1673 in York, Maine. And George's wife was Amy Ann Hooker, and that's all we have on Amy Ann. He doesn't have any information on Dr. John's wife. Then we go to George Conrad Zirkel, the Zirkels from Germany. We have a long line there. And his father was Johann Conrad Zirkler, born about 1575 in Württemberg, Germany, died in 1600, so pretty young when he passed there. His wife was Anna Apollonia, born in 1575 in Germany, and she actually made it to the United States and died in Pennsylvania. We don't know when. We don't have any information on his wife, on George Zirkel's wife. Then we go to Padraig Chaplain Mills. He was one of the church members there, the Mills family. His father was the Reverend Jonathan Mills, and that's all we have about him. And he was married to Mary Jane Farrington, born in 1563 in Olney, England, and died in Massachusetts in 1665. So another one that made it over to the United States. Padraig Mills' wife, Susanna Pope, we didn't have any information on her parents. Then we go to Robert Cruz, and his parents were Robert Cruz, or Crowe Sr., born in 1560 in London and England, died in 1598, so only 38 years old. He was married to Margaret Prossett Cornu, born in 1560 in England, died in 1646 in England, so she made it to be 86 years old. Robert Cruz's wife, Elizabeth Tempest. Her father was Nicholas Tempest, born in 1570 in Yorkshire, England, died in 1608 in London, so died 38 years old. He was married to Margaret Pilkington, who was born in 1564 in Greater London and died in 1620 somewhere in England. And again, sorry about this back and forth, but then we go to William Williams, original name. His father was Sir Nicholas Williams, who was more royalty in the family, born in 1565 in Wiltshire, England, and died in 1623 in Wiltshire, England. And Sir Nicholas was married to the Lady Agnes Anne Harding, born about 1575 in Wiltshire, England, died in 1623 in England. Like I say, hopefully this will get a little better. Hadn't improved much, but William Williams' wife, Joanna Francis, we didn't have any information on her parents. William Gatley, his father was Johannes Gatley, born 1580 in Boston, England, died in 1665 in England, so 85 years old. He was married to Margaret Westerby, born in 1580 in Boston, England, died in 1633 in Gloucester, England, so she lived to be 53 years old. And William Gatby's wife was Catherine Williams, and Catherine's parents were Nicholas Williams, born in 1585 in Herefordshire, England, died in 1665 at the age of 80 there in Cornwall, England. His wife, all we know about her was her name was Anna Birtwistle. So then we have John Osborne. His father was the Captain Thomas. The immigrant Osborne, he was a town constable, born in 1594 in Ashford, England, died in 1677 in Long Island. So he was up in Queens in New York, so he made it over, and we don't have any information on his wife. No information on John Osborne's wife's parents. And we go to Joseph Benford, and his father was also named Joseph Benford, born in 1604 in London, England, died in 1680 in Virginia. So he made it over to the colonies. His wife was the Susanna Jessup, and she was born in 1606 in London, England, and died in 1676 in Charles City, Virginia. So they made it over. And that's probably going to wrap it up for this week. Well, hopefully you discovered some new and interesting information in this week's video, and hope you can share it with others. We got a new sponsor this week. It's a timely one, I think. It's called Resolution Keeper. It's supposed to really help you in keeping your New Year's resolutions. So today being the first day of the year, sounds like a good time for it. So let's watch it.
Imagine crushing your New Year's resolutions this year. Introducing the New Year's Resolution Keeper, your ultimate sidekick in making those goals stick. Let's be real. We all start the year with big dreams, but keeping them, that's the tough part, right? This amazing tool is designed to help you stay on track with simple reminders and motivational boosts. It's like having a personal cheerleader in your pocket. Picture this: every time you check off a goal, you feel that rush of accomplishment. It's absolutely empowering, whether it's fitness, career, or self-care. The New Year's Resolution Keeper makes it easy and fun to celebrate your progress. So, if you're ready to turn those resolutions into reality, don't wait. Click the link and grab your very own Resolution Keeper today. Let's make this year your best one yet. You've got this.
Well, thanks for watching that, and next week, good Lord willing, we will continue looking at Generation 14 and back from today, and of Mom's side of the family, focusing on the center side. Till then, dear friends, be kind to one another. Share us on Facebook. Stay safe, stay well, but whatever else you do, stay Hubbard. Peace out.